Hey, I'm Andrew, and this is my introduction speech, and I'm going to talk about two of the things that make me happiest in my life. Did you know that people who are close to their families and achieve their personal goals are often the happiest? This statement resonates deeply with me because two of the most significant sources of happiness in my life are my family and achieving my personal goals. When it comes to my family is always there for me, always there to support me whenever I'm going through something tough, something wrong, something bad happened at school, something bad happened at work, anything that goes wrong in my life, that another wave, sort of say that goes through my life. And they also offer great memories that I can think back on. When I think of my family, I always remember trips that we've gone on, them being there for me, fun times. And though there are tough times, overall, the time with my family has been full of joy. And looking back at those times, through whenever I'm going through a tough time, it brings me a lot of joy and a light to the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel, I always try to hunt for, always try to find, because I know without light at the end of the tunnel, you get lost. So this is why family is one of the things that bring most joy to my life. And the second thing that brings most joy to my life is personal goals. When I think about life, I want to live a life that has meaning, that has purpose, and not full of regret. So I make a list for myself every like a week or two, being things that I want to do, short-term goals and long-term goals. And I always check in on my short-term goals, make sure that I'm on my not short-term goals. I always check on my long-term goals and make sure I'm on track of meeting those. And my short-term goals, making sure that I make those as soon as I can. I feel like this every time I do this fills me with joy because I feel like, hey, I'm doing something. I'm on the right track. I'm doing all the things that I need to do to make me the best that I can possibly be and to make me the most amazing I can be without thinking of regret in the future. This alone, the thought of knowing that I won't die without regret, brings so much joy to me. Because my dad, this also resonates with family, went to me and said, hey, I want you to live a life without regret. Anything that you are like, oh, I should have done this, should have done that, think of what those things would be and just do them. And that really stuck to me as well. And ever since then, I've been doing that every single time. And I feel like I've done a great job so far, and I'm not planning to stop. Those are the two things that fill me with joy. This is Andrew, and thank you for listening to me.